Hey, beautiful souls. Welcome to your weekly energy update. And this week on January 28th, we have Saturn is actually going direct. It was in its retrograde for a while. It was in its post shadow, and now it is fully direct this week toward the end of this week. The overall energy for the week, though, is kind of quiet and easygoing. It's a time to really get caught up on any kind of backlogs or anything that we fell behind in because we were doing so much reflection in our lives. So it's going to be kind of just a cozy, gentle movement towards action that's going on. And as far as like work week and work, it will be a positive week where it's really beneficial towards teamwork, towards negotiations, brainstorming, things like that. Saturn energy, they're the wise old grandpa kind of energy where they do the work. They just really get into reflecting on and challenging our old ways of thinking, helping us kind of transform the way we approach things, expectations, and all our supposed tos and shoulds and need tos and have tos around different areas of our life. We're challenged to work at those and question those and transform them into something that's more fitting for the energy now. Stuff we did before was good for then. It helped us, but now they are outdated. It's time to move into something more in alignment with what we're going through right now. What's great, though, with Saturn is that we have a work that we do that they offer us. Say, if you work on this, they also give us a reward. So for this reading for this week, for each individual zodiac sign, we're just going to be asking, what was it the work that we were given to do? And now what is the coming reward? So as I said, we have a reading for each individual zodiac sign, and we're going to jump into yours right now. All right, Virgo, this is your weekly energy update. We're going to start off pulling a card from the Seeker Oracle, and of course, all the cards I use in a reading I do list in the description box below. So if any of them catch your eye and you want them for yourself, you know where you can pick those up. Now, this first card we're pulling is going to be what you learned during the Saturn retrograde and pre-shadow and post-shadow. So let's see, what work did you do? What was the theme of the work? All right, that is the one right there. You have weave your reality with a little spider. All right, so we'll put that right here. And let's see what else comes in here. Obviously, you're realizing the web that you weave and your power around that. But Spider comes to tell you that all is mind. All is as we perceive it to be. Our thoughts and beliefs shape our perception, which in turn shapes our relationship with the world. It affects how we behave and act as we move through our day. We live what we believe. What is the nature of your thoughts and beliefs? How do you see your life? In a positive, negative, or grounded and realistic manner? Is your life everything you wanted it to be? Or at the very least, is it a life that brings you more satisfaction and peace than it does pain and disappointment? Are you full of curiosity and wonder, or have you become cynical and closed off? Do you love your life and live it with passion, or do you make your way from one day to the next doing what is necessary and nothing more? Has your perception been skewed by beliefs that are misinformed and no longer serve you? Has your journey been slowed by an emotional or psychological burden that you have carried for far too long? It's time to take an honest look at the web that is your life. If your web is tattered and torn, but fulfills you, then mend and maintain it so it can weather any storm. If you don't like what you see, then weave something new. Weave a reality that gives you a reason to smile and that has real substance because the strands that shape it serve a purpose and give your life meaning. Wow. I love that. So you're definitely realizing the power of your energy in your life and how your thoughts and your beliefs are how you see your world. You don't see the world as it is. You see the world as you are. And so as you change your thoughts and beliefs, then the world around you suddenly changes out of nowhere. Charlotte's Web, if you haven't read it in a long time, I feel like you're encouraged to read that if you have it available to you, because I feel like with Charlotte, she would, which was the spider, she would reweave her web and have words in it, and that's what got all the attention and brought a lot of people around. And so I love the transformation and the change that the web did in the story. So I like that for you. Next, we're going to pull from the wisdom of the oracle. And let's take a look and see what reward came for you from this or will be coming to you in the near future. There we go. So what? Okay, not all that. All right, for Virgo, what is their reward that's coming? Okay, that's the one right there. And you've got higher power. Boom. I love it. Beautiful card there. We'll put that right here. Card number 4. And let's see what reward comes in for you here. So this is about conscious contact with a higher power, the presence of the divine, seeing source energy in all things, and committing to a partnership with spirit. The oracle's message for you is that this card reminds you that you are more than a person trying to get ahead and making things happen for yourself and others. You have an immortal soul and are gifted with a human life through which a higher power can express itself. And at this time, you can be conscious of your connection to spirit and foster it through prayer and meditation. Ask, what is the highest good for all? How can I serve? Then get out of your own way and trust that there is a plan for your life, more wondrous than you can ever know. You are already protected and divinely directed. Yeah, the web of your life, it's on purpose for a purpose. And I love this. It's like you're seeing things from a higher perspective and determining and asking all these questions about the web of the life that you want to weave. And here is connecting to your higher power to see how can you serve? What do you truly want your life to be? But you're seeing it from a higher perspective, from another perspective that you're so much more than just the human. You're that powerful, supernatural, eternal spirit being made of unconditional love. Now, these do have a relationship or prosperity and a protection message, and so we will read these too. So for relationship, it is time to address how much effort you give to your relationship with your higher power, called God, Goddess, Spirit, or any other name that is sacred and holy. Recognize that your partnership with Spirit is your number one priority. The appearance of this card also indicates that there is a deep spiritual bond between you and another person who is essential to your growth and evolution. Tend to your spiritual connections and remain aware of your true nature. I like it. I like it. And then the prosperity message says, sometimes your work just flows through you. Ideas come rushing in, and inspiration bubbles up from a wellspring you didn't even know you could access. When you enter agreements, begin projects, and negotiate deals with Spirit as your partner, you will always succeed, right? Best partner to be in business with. Let your higher power lead. The synchronicities and intuitive nudges you feel will help you see which way you're being pointed, giving you confidence to move forward in the right direction. Don't forget to give credit where credit is due. You wouldn't be a success without Spirit's guidance. Humility will serve you when this symbol appears. Yeah, absolutely. And then lastly, the protection message for this card is now is the time to examine what you are giving energy and attention to in the back of your mind. This even said all is mind, right? If you're obsessing about being right, about old resentments or failed expectations, about money, or about any other people, places, or things, these will be the source from which you create. But you want spirit to be your source. Take heart, for your higher power will never desert you and is always waiting for you to remember the sacred partnership you share. Turn away from the other sources of power that don't serve your highest good. There's no greater source than spirit. You can always surrender your troubles and trust that they will be taken care of. You're in good hands, and you are. I am loving this. So definitely this evaluation of your life and what's the source, how you weave in your web, and really looking and connecting to your higher power, because this is your true self, right? Our human self is just the character we're experiencing this life through, but there's so much more than what we're experiencing, and I love this coming in. We're also going to pull from the Light Seers Tarot. Let's see what else Spirit would like you to know for this week, Virgo. Okay. They go out to those two. That one, and to that one. Okay. So we'll start with this over here. Yeah, Nine of Pentacles. So Nine of Pentacles. Pentacles is the outside world, and Nine of Pentacles is about your journey of your worth and how you relate your worth to the outside world and how you look at your abundance. Well, the 9 is the Hermit's journey, which happens to be the number, represents Virgo. The Hermit card does in the Major Arcana. So you know all about this. This is turning inward for your journey and finding your wholeness and completeness within yourself without external help. You always have spirit there, though, so you're never, ever, ever alone, obviously. So they are with you, helping you on this journey of your wholeness and your completeness in the physical world. Yeah. Then you have the Lover's card coming in. So the Lover's card is like an emotional choice card, but I feel like this is creating this relationship between you and your higher self too, walking hand in hand, having this almost intimate relationship with your higher self and with the Creator and with Source, whatever you believe that higher power is. It's moving into this really trusting relationship. It's not someone like a god who is an emperor that's far above you that you can't see. It's more of a best friend that's next to you, walking with you in this lifetime. And I feel like this is the kind of relationship that you're being nudged to at this time. And you have the 5 of Swords. So swords are your thoughts, your beliefs, your mindsets, your attitudes, your expectations. And this is about conflict of communication and beliefs. They even talked about here about feeling the need to protect your beliefs. I think it was your reading. Sounds familiar. But there is this, I love how the crow's like right in your ear. These things that are coming up, these challenges of your thoughts and your beliefs, you can't get away from them. It's almost giving you a headache. It's like calling in your ear really loud. So, it's not like something that's far away. This is the conflict of thoughts and beliefs and mindsets between the human side, the small t truths, and the capital T truths of the higher realm. And so there is this whittling away, letting go of these old thoughts and beliefs that no longer serve you, those that were keeping you small and keeping you feeling like you had to dim your light and forcing you to weave a web that is someone else's dream, but not your true dream. Yep, and you have a death and rebirth. So you definitely endings and new beginnings coming in here. You're ready to let old things go. You're ready to have this new web. The old web that you had weaved was good for what it was, where it was, but now the storms of life that came through on purpose, for a purpose, have cleared the space for you to create a new web, a new refreshing web in a new way, new location, that will be so much more in alignment with your higher self and what you're wanting to accomplish in the life. Yeah. Then we have the Saturn energy coming in here, the Devil card, which is what represents Saturn. It's like our shadow. And this is the shaking, the rattling, the rolling of your cage, showing you your old thoughts, your old mindsets, your old beliefs that no longer serve you. And it challenges you. You're given all these supposed tos and shoulds and need tos and have tos in your life around relationship, around job, education, your body, bank accounts, possessions. Everything has all these rules that are just poured upon us, and we take them on as our own. But this is the rattling and the shaking. They come in on purpose to rattle our cage, to show us, right in our ear here about the stuff that no longer serves. We created these things for protection, to not get punished like we were when something happened, or to get more praise and not lose praise that we got when we were younger. So this construct of all these rules and supposed tos and conditional love laws, all these small t truths that are rooted in the fears of losing conditional love or getting punished, right? And those are being replaced because they're outdated. That was for a child, but you are much more powerful. You understand things and see things from a different perspective, so you don't have to feel like you have to do those things anymore. So beautiful, this is the web that is being cut away because it no longer serves. It was wrapping around you and making you feel constricted and caught in your own web. And so you're slicing it all away, and you're going to build a new one that's so much more beautiful and in alignment with your higher self and where you really truly want to head for the remainder of this lifetime. So I love this, Virgos. This is going to be an amazing time of new birth for you, and I'm excited to see what you do with it. And that is what Spirit has for you this week. And if you're looking for more messages of love from above, in addition to these weekly energy updates, I also put out pick-a-card readings, monthly readings for each individual zodiac sign, and a few other types of readings throughout the month. So if you don't want to miss out on any of these and get updated immediately when they become available, if you give this video a little thumbs up by clicking the like button, and then by clicking the subscribe button, you're given access to the notification bell. And if you go in there, there is an option to select for all. And if you do that, two things happen. One, of course, you're notified immediately when I post new videos. But two, you're also notified when I go live on YouTube to provide free readings. In addition to that as well, you help spread the Zen Love, and you do help the channel grow in significant ways, because when you like or share one of the videos, if you comment on one of my videos, if you subscribe to my channel, doing those things makes the YouTube algorithm so giddy, crazy happy. It wants to automatically share the videos of my channel with other people as well. So if you feel inspired to do any of that stuff I mentioned, please know I'm very, very grateful. And these are general readings. If you're looking for even more specific information and answers for your specific life, I do offer personal readings, and all that information is located in the description box of the video down below. All right, beautiful people, as you go throughout this next week, please know that every second of every day of your life that you are unconditionally loved by the Mother and Father of all things. And of course, I love you too. Have an amazing week. We'll be talking soon. In the meantime, you hang in there and you take care.